You've had several victories and second places at Combo Breaker in the past. What makes this event so special for you that you always perform so well?
This is the home of Killer Instinct. I mean, this is the namesake of the tournament, for crying out loud. I have to come here every single year and do my absolute best. If there is nobody in the world that is willing to do that, then I am willing to do that. This game means the world to me, and this is my home away from home. So if I get to come here and play my favorite game in the entire world for all the world to see and put on the show of a lifetime, that means more to me than anything else.
Second question is, winning the KI Cup used to be one of your major goals, and you managed to do it late 2021. What's next for you? More focus on content creation?
Being the Killer Instinct 2021 champion was something that changed my life forever. It solidified myself at the top. A lot of people would say at the Mount Rushmore of Killer Instinct. And my goal since then has been to bring new players into the scene and create a new generation of players that love Killer Instinct as well. And hosting weekly tournaments, monthly tournaments, and being a part of some of the best events that we have to offer as a community. I just want more people to fall in love with the game the same way that I did.
Amazing, amazing. KI has an amazingly tight-knit community. You host community events, teach people how to play, and help each other out. How did this community become the way that it is?
It's all been a group effort. Much like myself, there are plenty of other community members who have put countless hours and blood, sweat, and tears into this game to bring some of the best players from around the world to show off their talents. And we have found some of the most amazing fighting game players here in Killer Instinct because of all the group effort that's been put in by the likes of Venom Buster, Trash Baby, Aphex, you name them, the Devil May Care 4 for the Greavy 3. There are so many amazing community members here in Killer Instinct that just absolutely love nothing more than to help grow the community with all the amazing players we found.
Maximilian's KI Lives broke all kinds of records when it was held back a few years ago. Did you think it would have convinced Microsoft there are still serious interest in KI?
I think Twitch Rivals for Killer Instinct was one of the best events we've ever seen, and in such a desperate time for online fighting games, I think we put on one of the best shows that we possibly could have. And I very much think that we have gotten the attention of the FGC, and we have gotten the attention of people who have an interest in growing Killer Instinct as a franchise. And I do believe that even if we don't have anything confirmed right now, something is happening somewhere with Killer Instinct, and we have a very bright future ahead of us.
Okay. Rumors about the new KI game keep resurfacing. What's your stance on them? Do you want to believe them, or do you need to plan your future without paying them any heed?
I think it's important to keep Killer Instinct in the conversation. Whether we have anything that's confirmed or everything is just rumors, the fact that the game is constantly being talked about and the fact that the fans are so passionate that they want a new game or they want an update for the current one, no matter what the conversation is, if Killer Instinct is a part of it, that just goes to show how much people want this and how much this franchise actually means to people. So if it's just rumors, I'll take it. If there's anything concrete, I'll take it. If people are just talking about the game, wishing for a new one, I'll take that too. Because as long as the game is coming out of people's mouths, people are going to want it, people are going to see it, and it's going to be everywhere. And eventually, people are going to realize that Killer Instinct is one of the best fighting games in the world.
If the next KI does happen, what would you like to see in it? What would you add or what would you remove?
Killer Instinct, the current version of Killer Instinct that we have now is kind of like lightning in a bottle, where we didn't expect it to be as good as it was when it was launched. It's very different from a lot of the older games, but it also has the classic charm. So if they could find a way to capture that late 90s charm, much like the KI 2013 version did, that definitely has to stay. I think the only thing that should probably be taken away is the lack of attention that this game gets. We got to get more people involved in this game. Give us Killer Instinct esports. Give us Killer Instinct on the big screen. Give us a movie. This game needs as much exposure as possible to get all these amazing people who have found their way through this game into the spotlight.
Amazing. I love seeing your passion. It's very inspiring.
Thank you.
You have played some other games competitively too. We have several major releases coming soon. Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1, Tekken 8, and Project L. Have you considered giving any of them a shot?
So as a content creator and as a tournament organizer, every single one of the games that are coming out in the future, Project L, MK1, Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, they have all piqued my interest, and as a FGC member and not just a KI player, I love all these franchises, and I very much, they all have a place in my heart. So I very much want to be inclusive in the community and get KI players that don't have their name out there yet or don't have a platform for themselves to get their names out there in other games as well. So I would love to be invested in these communities and host tournaments for those games as well. I think it would be a great opportunity for these Killer Instinct players to continue their careers in other games as well.
And I just want to make sure, because are you still part of Paragon?
Yes.
You are? Okay, good. You're part of the Paragon team, which has many players in different fighting games. What has your experience been like being part of it?
Paragon has been a home for me. I absolutely love being a part of the team because I get to relate to so many players that, although we don't play the exact same games, we share the exact same passion. And we all have one goal: to do our absolute best when we show up on that big stage in front of those bright lights. And no matter what game we're playing, we are all one community. The FGC is united by the fact that we just love fighting games. So it doesn't matter what game we play, when we're united, we are stronger than ever.
Right. And then, what should your fans expect from Nicky in 2023 and beyond?
Going forward, especially after Combo Breaker here, my big goal is to continue my work as a commentator, as a tournament organizer. I love hosting events and doing the weekly online tournaments that I do, and hope one day I do hope that I can maybe run my own offline event as well.
Okay. And then, do you have any parting words at all?
What was that?
Any parting words?
Just play Killer Instinct.